Here's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, it seems like it would be a great fit for Ben Simmons on the Nets. There's plenty of scoring around him so he can focus on what he does best, setting up his teammates and defending. He said, I take pride in it. There's only one ball. I'm able to get stops and give guys a hard time, then we'll be able to get further. Kevin?
First team all defense. All right, DA, bench is over. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Simons and Hart are your wingmen. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for Brooklyn, we've got Ben Simmons. O'Neal is out there at Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Irving against Simon. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Grant outside. From downtown, and Bernie Simons, and that's good.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Portland. It's a 3-point game, and Hart has it in the corner. Over Durant. Hart, that's good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
It's been a quick start for Portland. And there's Grant on the assist by Lillard.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
First team foul.
Here's Simmons. Durant in the corner. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Lillard, bounce pass. Left side, Grant. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Irving. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Durant with a wide open look. From outside off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Simons finds Nurkic. Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Irving. Wide open. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Hart. Back to Nurkic. And stolen by Simmons. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes, Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Simons kicks to Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's Hart on the wing. He gets that one. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Nets with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Nurkic. Claxton with the bucket.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 16-7 run. Right wing. Pass to Hart. Stolen by Durant. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Good work there as it goes.
That Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
Simon's on the wing. Pass to Hart. Here's Grant, guarded by O'Neal. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Here is Durant. 5 points in the game. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden, but obviously injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And so here's Portland. After Markieff Morris's three-pointer that didn't go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Nets trailed by 11. Despite the Nets shifting lineup stores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Kicks it to Winslow. Johnson outside. Pass to Eubanks. Winslow with it from outside the arc. A shot, no good. Here's Thomas. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Johnson, the pass to Sharp. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Here's Eubanks, and it's blocked. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Morris, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good for Morris.
And steady from the free throw line. Morris has gotten there less since he's been shooting more threes.
And Morris drops them both. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets. But Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Mills with it. Johnson's there. Shot's good by Mills.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Pass to Eubanks. Johnson in the corner. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brooklyn's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Morris. And it's Portland with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Sharp, the pass to Johnson. Here's Watford over Morris. And Portland again with the bucket.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 10. Outside Thomas. It's Edwards on the wing. The 11-footer. Not going to go that time. Portland has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. The pass to Johnson. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded by Thomas. Watford, that's good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so is the Portland Trailblazers, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And you have to credit the defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
We've got Irving. Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Nets trailed by 14. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Nurkic kicks to Simons. And finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Simmons with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. That one a little long. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 16-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's KD. Rebounded by Hart.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Simons with the ball. He's picked up by KD. KD against Simons. Here's Lillard. The offensive rebound. Nurkic kicks to Hart. Here's Simons. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 18. Timeout called the Nets.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy
for your
with
Nets
major impact on the floor.
Once again, the Brooklyn Nets kids.
Claxton the pass to Simmons. Outside Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Simmons kicks to Irving. Inside, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Hart. Now, here's Grant, guarded by O'Neal. Grant the pass to Nurkic. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for O'Neal. Nets trail by 20. Nurkic with the double team. Right side, Irving lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Hart the pass to Nurkic. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Lillard outside. Here's Grant. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Portland with a change here, too. Little's checked in, so timeout called here, the first for Portland. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
It's the Nets now. 19-point game. Poked loose and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Here's Nurkic. And that one is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. To the left wing. Here's Sumner. Let's keep it alive. The kick out to Irving. No good on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 19 points. Nurkic finds Grant. Now Little. Over Sharp. Little gets the bucket. Little's got his first 2 points of the night. For Brooklyn, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Irving with a clean look. They get it again. And Grant sends it back. Nurkic the pass to Simons. Here's Grant. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
Passes it to Grant. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
This may be as aggressive as Jeremy Grant gets. He is right now lighting up the opposition.
Timeout called the Nets. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Brooklyn making some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Ben Simmons. Edwards comes in for Kevin Durant. And Thomas subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Portland also making some changes. Watford's checked in. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons. Here's Grant. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Morris. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Mills is checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets working the ball around now. Thomas gets a wide open look. Here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line, Kessler Edwards. At the line 2 times.
And he makes the first. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And Edwards drops them both. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Now the pass to Watford. Kicks it out to Johnson. The three. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 6.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. .56 seconds left in the first half. Mills looking it over. Morris, left side, from past the arc. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, he tries to enter with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Here's Sharp. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
That one drops for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It's blocked, and they're able to recover. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Trailblazers out in front, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Big time play throughout the first half for Jeremy Grant. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. He's really stood out for them. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponent's game plan is to take away the starter. But then, in the second play this type of intensity towards the net, you created a whole new problem.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Portland?
First of all, we're seeing two teams. At least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Keep giving up open looks. Let me lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's going to do it for us here. Second half of action is coming your way.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. And it's Nurkic in at the center.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Trailblazers shoot their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Hart drops them both. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Outside Irving. Feeds to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, with Kevin Durant's size and his reach and his release point, if he's in the paint, you can bet he's going to score it.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Durant kicks to Simmons. To the paint, here's Claxton, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
At 6'11", with strong instincts and an excellent handle, sometimes setting your teammates up is easy, Ben Simmons.
Simons finds Nurkic. Now Grant, guarded by O'Neal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Grant, no good on that one. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
To the inside. Grant in the post. O'Neal's there. Grant, that's good.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And good that time. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Lillard, the pass to Hart. Grant against O'Neal. Nurkic trying to get open. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 22.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Durant. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Winslow comes in for Jeremy Grant. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
On defense, Portland. KD on the wing. Back to Irving. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Here's Eubanks. It's hauled in by Claxton.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Count the basket.
This is where Ben Simmons can be at his most effective, getting that dribble drive to work to his advantage.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Second chance effort, and the layup good by Winslow. Winslow's got his first 2 points.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Claxton no good. Trailblazers leading by 23. Simon's on the wing. There's Winslow. He gets it in there. Winslow's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Simmons kicks to O'Neal. Passes to Claxton. Can't hit from in close. Portland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. It's Hart on the wing. And another three for Portland.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Now Simmons, 8 points for him. Outside Irving. Irving double team. And here's KD for three. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Winslow with it. He's picked up by KD. Simmons against Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for
Trailblazers?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Edwards comes in for O'Neal. Thomas checked in for Kevin Durant. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Simmons. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Watford's checked in. Little comes in for Winslow. Sharps checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Johnson in for Lillard. And Hart drops them both. The Nets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. To stop the run, nice jump shot, good. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Johnson, the pass to Hart. And here's Little. Basket counts.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Nets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by Hart.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Watford passes to Little. Over Edwards. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Little's got 6 points.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Edwards. Up and in on the layup.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Johnson with the bounce pass. There's 1:17 left in the third. Watford passes to Sharp. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside, and he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack. and they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. On the wing, Morris. The pass to Sumner. Nets passing it around. Here's Edwards. They get the rebound. Over Hart. And another shot. Sharp. He kicks to Edwards. Pass to Sumner. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And at last, they get one to fall. Sharp's got his first points of the night. Portland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Johnson finds Hart. 29 seconds left in the third. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hart's got 9 points in the quarter. The net shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. Sumner passes to Morris. Down low. And Morris throws it down.
Now, this is an athletic power forward, and Morris outquicks the defense to the rim.
17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Hart. It's good. Hart's got 15.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Substitutions on the court.
The three from Mills. It's off. And so it's Portland up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Markieff Morris. Thomas is out there with Mills. And it's Watanabe in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here's Portland. Pass to Sharp. Over Morris. And it's Sharp missing. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. Releases. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Portland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Johnson dishes to Winslow. Here's Eubanks, covered by Morris.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. To the wing on the left. Back to Mills. He feeds it to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Little passes to Sharp. Here's Eubanks, covered by Morris. And that one's good, Eubanks.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. And here's Mills for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, this is a big part of Patty Mills' job, right? Knocking down three-point shots.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's the pass to Little. Now, here's Sharp. In the corner, it's Little. Pass to Winslow. Takes the 13-footer, and again, it's Portland converting.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Sumner. Back to Mills. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes to Eubanks. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown, but bottom line, more teams means more jobs. That's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Well, Patty Mills has proven to be a very capable scorer, but he can also be an outstanding passer.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Shot from 16. That shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Mills has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
To the paint. Fader on the way. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Sumner. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Little. That's tipped. And he gets it back. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Sharp.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The pass to Johnson. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Watanabe. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
To the middle. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Lillard outside. Eubanks, the pass to Watford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Winslow. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Duke. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And here's Winslow. And Portland with another turnover here. A different look now for Portland. Nasir Little. He's checked in for Winslow. And it's Sharp in for Lillard. Now here's Mills. D right on him. And the 3 off target. For Portland, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Eubanks. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Eubanks got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Sharp, that's good.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Passes it to Sharp. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jeremy Grant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Out left to the wing, pass to Sharp. Nets passing it around. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And then Sharp with the dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Now, here's Johnson. And the pass to Sharp. Here's Eubanks. And he banks in the lane.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the basket is good.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
Thank you, fans.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Damian. It was a big night for everyone from long range. How did you get those shots?
I thought we just executed well. You know, yesterday we went over a lot of offense, 5-on-0. The second group, we walked through a lot of offense, and it was an emphasis to come out here and execute, run our plays, but get higher quality looks, and we did that, and I think it showed in the way we shot the ball. So we got to continue that.
Great spacing and great flow, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports Group, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.